Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Well, I thought about talking about federal funded education. Specifically, like, you only get one chance to really get it right if you're getting like a bachelor's degree and you're using like federal student aid to get it, because there's a cap for you to use. So if you use that, I think it's like $51,000. If you use all of it, then it's gone. You can't use it for another bachelor's degree, or if you want to go get uh, an associate's degree after your bachelor's degree, you have to pay for all of that out of pocket. Or of course, go after scholarships, which help to lessen the cost. So it's just like one of those unknown things. I know when I was going to school, I didn't know. They didn't really make it like a big awareness thing to be aware of this before you sign up to get all these loans. So it's just one thing I wish I knew. It would have been helpful on my journey of education just to get it better. I don't think my degree was worth it. I mean, I got a degree in economics and it wasn't easy to get, but right now you can't find jobs with it. It's like very hard. The job market isn't robust. It's not like what it used to be like 2 years ago. So things are quite difficult. So I just recommend anyone who's going to school, if you know someone who's going to school in the USA, to at least be considerate of that as they're making their decision to use any federal funds. If they're using federal funds at all, it's just one of those things that a lot of people don't know about. And this country, you don't really have the liberty, from my experience so far, to make a lot of mistakes. You know, you could make a mistake and get like the wrong degree, or a degree that is not going to employ you, because there's just no jobs in that field, and you won't know until you're done with the degree and you're actually looking for the job, and then you find out, oh, I can't get a job in this field, you know. So it's just unfortunate that that happens, but it can. Other things like, you know, buying a house, not saving enough money for repairs and things like that. Like, there are just so many different hurdles in life that you don't get those second chances on. The worst thing you want to do is put yourself in a situation where, you know, you can't reverse, you can't go back in time and change the decision you made, and you can't go forward and make it better. That's really a bad situation to be in. Hopefully you're not in that situation and you can make your situation better. Or your situation is not that bad at all, but you can pass that information on to someone who might find it valuable, in case they didn't know, someone in your circle who would benefit from that kind of information. So mistakes can happen. Just like I mentioned about the house mistake, a lot of people go into home buying not knowing the true cost of what it is to be a homeowner. I was a homeowner. I sold my home like 2 years ago, and it's like you don't think about those things, although you should. How big the repairs could be over time, how much emergency savings you need to maintain, and what you need to do to kind of keep the house in good condition, to really keep it in good condition. So those are things that a lot of people might not necessarily take into consideration. So you want to avoid those mistakes as well, so you don't run into them in your experience, whether you're home buying or going to college, whatever it might be. Just try to research, do as much information gathering as possible before you make any decisions. Like, I recently was in a position to buy a car. Like, I've got some savings and I wanted to upgrade my EV. I have a little Nissan Leaf. It's just super cute. And I decided to at least start looking for another car to replace it, because it only goes like 80 miles per charge right now. hopefully the battery continues to like stay as it is. I can swap the batteries out and get like a longer lasting battery that can hold a bigger charge, like 300 miles. That's like a $7,000 upgrade, so that's also an option as well. There's a place in Bowie, Maryland, at least by near me. Well, it's not that near, but in the area that does it. So that's an option. I can always, well, I can take it there because I have the money right now, but it's not something I think I'm going to do. It's not like a necessity. Plus, my other priorities right now are saving, and I was in the market to buy a car, as I was saying. So I went around. I went to CarMax. I saw an EV that they were selling, a Hyundai Kona. I've had a chance to drive that car, so I knew what it was like, what it would be like in that experience. So I thought I knew what to expect. I bought the car. I took the car home. Next thing you know, the car has problems. It has like a inverter coolant refill issue. So I'm like, this is interesting. So I take it to the Hyundai dealer just to see what they'd say. And it's like a $600 repair. So I take it back to CarMax to see if they can do it. Apparently, that kind of repair, they only consider it as preventative maintenance, and they wouldn't do the repair. But they did refill the coolant, and the light did go away. But then, like a day later, the light came back. So I'm like, what the heck? This really apparently does need to get done by Hyundai or whoever. It's not. I don't know. I didn't think it was just preventative maintenance. If it didn't go away just because it was refilled, maybe a lot more needs to be done. Or there's even a bigger issue than that that's causing that light to stay on versus just go away when the coolant is refilled. There's probably a lot of dynamics to it. So I returned the car. It just didn't work out for me. It was unfortunate. You guys see the car there. So now I'm back in my Nissan Leaf. Thankfully, they still had my Leaf and hadn't like taken it somewhere, and it would take like days to get it back. So I was able to get my car back, which was good. So I'm driving that now. I had to get it retitled, get new registration on it, just a bunch of stuff that I came out of pocket for, that I wasn't expecting to. But overall, just like be careful with your decisions. Try to do as much research as possible so that you can have the best outcome ever. Well, that's all for now. I'll see you guys in the next video.